Okay. Outer Wilds DLC is out. Echoes of the Eye. I hope what do I press? Just resume? I don't know. Is it like in the same like solar system? Just new stuff added? I don't really know. I'm not even sure if this is a completed game file, since I uninstalled the game somewhere in between. But I think it's cloud saving, so it should still be there. Ooh, sensitivity is a bit much. Oh yeah, there's a reduced fright option, so get ready for some jump scares, I guess. That's a bit low. Still a bit low. It should be about alright. There's nothing new. Anything new? New and exciting? It's Interloper, that's Whitehall, I believe. Wait, is it? No, it's not. Is it? It must be, right? No? Maybe? Yeah, it is Whitehall. Sadness. Where's the stuff? Where's new and exciting? The thing is, okay, so I'm currently thinking maybe something's wrong. Maybe I should just do a normal playthrough. Let me check the ship log if it looks like I've done everything. Oh. Oh, I thought I couldn't move. Nothing interesting here. No. Okay, I think this is my old file. I have no idea what to do. Let's look around here first. I'm very confused. Let's go to Gabbro, maybe. Since he knows of the time loop, so maybe he would know of anything new. Why does my signal scope not work? Okay, it's on this one. Sent your message. Okay, I just got, like, mild spoilers, just where to look to initiate this, since I was really unsure. Somebody was messaging me about what they did wrong right in the beginning, and I was like, I don't even know if this DLC works for me. Do I need to start a new game or something? And they were like, no, just go to the observatory and take a look around. Which I almost did, but I was like standing in the entrance and then I was like, oh, I don't think anything is here. But apparently I dumb. I dumb. Is this new? Yeah, this is probably... Yeah, this is credits. No, not again. Oh yeah, this is new. Huh. Oh, new exhibit. Oh. I literally stood like here or something and didn't see it. The radio tower here on Timber Hearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite, and to this day still houses the first ever photos taken of the entire solar system. These photos were made possible by the deep space satellite's unusual vertical orbit that carries it high above and below the plane of the solar system. Thanks to a recent upgrade, the Deep Space Satellite is now responsible for generating the real-time solar system map used by our newest astronauts. Yeah, that's what I heard about. She fucked up the satellite and couldn't use the map anymore or something. Oh, so this shows me whether... No. Oh, the red dot of it? No, that's nothing. I thought this angle shows me where the satellite is. Oh, there is a red dot. Is that it? Has to be. Although it shows as orange here. But yeah, it's... This one is red. Has to be it. Let's just look a little bit more before I miss anything. But yeah, I think we need to go to red dot. Is this new? No, I don't think it's new. Alright, let's go red dot. Need to make sure I'm actually not falling back onto the planet. Okay, this is not enough. Okay. Oh! There was the... There we go. So yeah, since this kind of builds on what you've already done, well, let's check this out first, and then I'm gonna talk about what this game is about for anybody who doesn't know. Although that's spoilers, so if this game looks interesting to you and you haven't played it before, go ahead and play it and don't spoil yourself by watching this. Fucking autopilot. There we go. Alright. What do we have? No. Unidentified signal. Deep space satellite. Deep space radio. And there is a thing here. Gabbro here, checking in on the Deep Space Satellite per ground control's request to check out a possible equipment problem. See Hornfels? I do too work. You know, I wouldn't mind being a satellite. It's peaceful out here, among the distant stars and the soft, velvety darkness. Bet it's... awfully nice for naps too. Alright, the lens. Alright, little satellite, let's see what the trouble is. Everything looks a-okay, ground control, no dust or scratches on the lens, and no evidence of sparking or violent explosions. Guess that rules out an equipment malfunction after all. Hear that, pal? You're in great shape. Keep up the good work out here. Okay, so I assume this is like its current degrees. Like as soon as it's right above the sun, it's gonna show 90 here. Hello. Anything I can interact with? Hmm. Okay, so we got the frequency. Does it show anywhere else? Okay. Wait, is that on the quantum moon? No, wait. That's Timber Hearth, right? Oh, is it just the model? It might be the model. Let's go there anyway. Let's just check nothing happened in the meantime. Oh, I want to see if it... Okay, so it's 90 now, it should be right above the sun. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. One of the... This display seems a bit broken. Not sure if that means anything. Okay, so yeah, apparently you can knock this thing off course. Map offline. Can I repair this? Yeah, I can't open the map at all. Kinda want to see if something visibly changed. I was I wasn't looking for a second. Oh, we don't need electrical systems. Alright. Looks pretty effed up. Let's repair this first. Oh, it's showing something on the display. It's probably an error message or something. I wouldn't be able to tell. Ow. Okay, well, that was fun. I assume this is just a model. But who knows, maybe this is some sort of... What do you call it in English? In German it's Schnitzeljagd, where you go from one clue to the other. from one clue to the next. Wait, is Timberhearth like further outside than it should be? Not really, right? Nah, it looks fine. Alright. Oh, it is something different. Radio tower. I need to rebind this. This is kind of annoying. It's because it's I have a German keyboard, so Y and Z are switched. Where the fuck is it? Equipment should be here. Signal scope, there it is. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's see if there's something weird about this. Timberhearth has the Quantum Moon. Ash Twins has the Quantum Moon. Oh! There's the Eclipse thing from the trailer. Alright, thank you. Right, so from 40 degrees, which is fairly early, I should be able to see this. I assume. This is like an... So, from the trailer, it looked like this is sort of an invisible planet that can block the sunlight, but is otherwise completely invisible. And it only blocks, like, this solar system sunlight. You could see the stars through it. So yeah, anything... Oh. And we're recording. It's been 2 days since the launch of the Deep Space Satellite, and I'm about to view the first batch of photos. The records show that on this historic day, Outer Wilds Ventures has... Ah! They're printing. They're printing! Here they come. Stars above, will you look at that? There's Brittle Hollow, and look there. That's Hollow Lantern. And there's Giant's Deep, and the Quantum Moon. I'm speechless, completely speechless. Every single astral body in our magnificent solar system, looking stunning from every angle in each of these 3 images. And in color, no less. Now this is art. I could stare at these photos forever. Doesn't Timberhearth look tiny from... Hold on. What is that? That can't be right. That's not even possible. Am I interpreting this photo correctly? What's even stranger is, it doesn't show up in either of the other photos. Just this one. Well, there must have been an equipment malfunction, I suppose. Only sensible explanation for it. I'll radio Gabbro and ask them to go examine the satellite lens for defects. Okay, let's check the ship log, then I will reset the... No, that's just a Quantum Moon, right? No, that's the thing! Right? No, it was Quantum Moon. I think. I don't think it went out of my view there. It actually vanished because I looked away. Yeah, on the photos it looks like... Yeah, it has to be in line with the satellite at 40 degrees, which is like nowhere close to where I'm right now. A radio tower designed to receive photos taken by the deep space satellite. There are several photos of the entire solar system hanging on the walls. Hornfels noticed something strange in one of the photos, but concluded equipment malfunction was the only sensible explanation. Okay. Yeah, let's... Oops. If we go there early, we should be able to catch it at, like, maybe 30 degrees or something. But we should hurry. I can't open the map while I'm in this. That's annoying. You are. Oh, I'm going way past it. No! I didn't even... Ugh. I didn't even touch it! It didn't even give me a shock. That must have been, like, just barely touching it. Oh, you can't open the map until you have the suits, I guess. I hate the autopilot, but for something this small, it might be better to use it. Oh yeah, and I should... At 40 degrees, I shouldn't just look at the sun, I should use my, photo make thing. Photo poopy poo. Just in case that's somehow important. Okay, let's park the ship here. And go like this instead, just to be sure. Okay, yeah, we're here way early. Oh, fuck. Right. That pushes you back a bit. I might want to be in the ship for this because I want to like go towards it as soon as I see it. I'm not sure how fast it passes. Oh, it's just stay like this before I fuck up the satellite again. Right, should. I don't know, it's gonna take a bit more. Okay, now it might start to become visible. There it is. Yeah, let's get into the ship. Yeah, as long as I go straight towards it, should be no problem. I don't want to go too fast. I'm kinda scared of this thing. I'm honestly scared of this thing. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? I'm in. Jesus! Okay. Didn't I have a headlamp somewhere? There it is. Okay, UFOs. Coolio. Unknown language. Is my headlamp still on? Jesus. Okay, so this reacts to light. Where the fuck? Oh, I can steer it. Okay. It's kind of neat to use the lamp like this. Oh no, I might be going a bit fast. Brake. Unable to pinpoint location. Wait, did the sun just vanish, or did it just go out of field of view? Something happening with the dam. Oh, the dam's breaking. It's leaking. I think. Oh shit. That's probably not good. Alright, that's not a race we've seen before. Oh. Need to be careful with your... Alright. Oh. I can't see what I'm doing. Evidently, I'm doing nothing. Maybe one more. Oh. Oh, this is a projector, okay. I guess this is like a Dia show, but this projector doesn't work. Oh! Good thing I... Oh, this is broken, I need a... Right? This one is not gonna work. It worked for a bit. Oh, it works when I stand here. But not quite well. Yeah, I think actually finding a lantern would be better. Yeah, this is leaking more and more. Okay. Do I enter this in here? No, wait, I would enter it somewhere in here. Yeah, like that. But yeah, I can't see all of it. So what I wanted to say is, I guess the dam is this... my thoughts, my intuition is, if I die now, or if the loop restarts, I'm gonna spawn here somewhere. It's not gonna make me do the thing again. And this dam is this place's version of the sun. It's gonna break at some point and kill me. Already? Okay. I thought it was gonna stack in some way. Oh, wait. These are working lanterns. I'm dumb. Alright, Mr. Dam, just give me a bit more time. Okay, so... Is this the other reel? That one was, like, not completely circular or something. Let's... Okay, something about the Eye of the Universe. Getting brighter. Oh, is this the signal? Possibly? Okay, there used to be a planet. Is this our system? No, it's an adjacent system. Okay, it resonated with their stuff. Okay, they were kind of shocked or interested about this. Oh, that's not very helpful. They're trying to block it out. They're trying to construct something to block it out. They sent something to be... It like rotates towards the end. Okay, so this is the construction of whatever they used. So yeah, they knew... It looks like they know what it is. They construct this thing. They somehow shoot it towards it. It rotates on the way. Oh yeah, it breaks here. No? Like, goes fast, then it rotates here, turns backwards, and then rotates again. Maybe just to get in place. Okay. Okay, they lock something? They close something here, like a sarcophagus. There's light shining through towards the end. Then Mr. Dude comes, uses some sort of light projection thing, and that makes it lock. Okay. Interesting. Doesn't make me super smart. Any more reels? Any more story? Oh no, that's just the room below. What the fuck was... Was that Brittle Hollow? No, Brittle Hollow is back there. Was that like Interloper? That must have been a mistake. What the fuck just crossed here? I can't open the map, so I can't check. Oh yeah. Wonder what kind of music we get towards the end of the loop. So yeah, I'm like 95% confident this dam is the limiting factor of the loops. Actually, we're still in the solar system. The sun might just explode. Well, I'm not dead. Is this just like an additional thing that happens? Hey, no, 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 come here. I need you. Yeah, I was thinking earlier, how's the dam gonna kill me? Like, yeah, sure, this is gonna go around now, but at some point it's gonna settle. Oh. Okay, no second wave, I think. I'm also maybe getting the slight feeling that that might have been scripted to when I've taken a look at the reels. I could be wrong. Is this the same tower? Did it actually go here? Okay. Let's take a look over here. Well, I need to find some way to translate all this stuff. Okay, this is the eye of the universe. Like a depiction of it, so they must have known about it. I don't know. Oh, these are to refuel. Nice. This could be interesting. Can I swim backwards with my own, on my own power? Looks like it. Is a different one? Doesn't have a reel. Yeah, this is, I mean, this is very clearly a different one. Okay, there's reels down here, probably. Okay. Oh yeah, we have a lantern. Okay, so this seems to be the next one in the... for the first reel that I looked at. So these are in sequence, but in different places. There's like two parallel stories going on. And you get like the next sequence on the next, I don't know, quarter of this ring world. By the way, getting into this thing with the sun, with the thing blocking out the sun, is like one of the most unsettling things I've ever had to do in a video game. It feels like. Right, let's take a look. All right. That's not good. Okay, so they had like a religion about the eye, so they knew about it beforehand. They had like a religion around it, but then it turns out the eye is evil and this is gonna cause the death of all life, at least like of all currently existing life, because there was like grass growing on the corpse, so there would have been something. Okay, this is our system. Oh, this is what we're currently in, right? This is a fucking disc. This is Discworld. Okay, I don't understand this part. So it projects, it turns, and then it projects this nullifying field. Also, you can see here, it doesn't block out the stars behind, only this sun, which is interesting. I must be way past 22 minutes. Maybe they actually there's no time loop here. Don't want to jinx it. Let's take a look outside. Looks still fine. Everything's nice. Let's look at the next reel. Oh yeah, it was in the basement. Okay, so Evil, and they wanted to do something. Some sort of outpost in our solar system. Hidden from sight for I don't know what reason. And there has to be a reason it blocks out the sun. Like, they could have made it completely invisible, right? Okay, here's the next one for this. This one only has 3 parts, the other one had 4. Alright, hello again. Do your light thing, okay, and next chain. Cool. That's not a lot. Thanks. I wish I knew what all these shiplock things are, but is there a button for shiplock by itself by now? View map. Maybe I get my map back at some point. Yeah, I don't think I can open the shiplock just like this. Okay. What's that? Just bridge fragments. Anything in here? Nope. I should have not used that platform. Okay, yeah, this is the church they burned. Yeah, this is burned. This is not destroyed by the flooding. And I still can't translate this, right? No. Okay, I saw a platform. Oh, no, it's... Maybe I can still catch it. No. Oh god. The current! Oh, the tower collapsed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure stuff happens as I go. Oh, good thing I got on the platform, because this would have killed me, I suppose. Oh no. Okay, sun is exploding. There is a time limit here. Okay, let's check this out. Oops, had to chat. Okay, this might be existing before the dam breaks. There's more stuff over there. This is where we just were. This is where we came in, right? Yeah, that fits. The buildings fit. So... Oh, this is the dam? This is the dam? Where's the dam? I think this is... Yeah, this must be the dam. So we're almost all the way around. Didn't feel like it. Okay, let's make a desperate attempt to fly across. No, definitely doesn't work. I can't hear the sun. I think I can hear the supernova coming. I want to see it. It should be on this side. Oh yeah. We were apparently not in the solar system anymore. I know that effect is new, by the way. It used to look a bit different, but I guess they just wanted to more heavily imply that it's some sort of mechanism that ends the loop. Because before it was just like a pink haze coming from the edge of the screen, but now it has like a circuit kind of pattern. But I think that's just general, like that has nothing to do with the DLC. I think. I'm not sure. No, we have to do it again. Oh. What? No, I was going to tell you about using the ship log to set destination markers for locations you've visited before. Okay, so I can just mark it and go straight towards it. It's real in future, if I say so myself. Dead useful. And the risk it poses of shorting out the fuel regulator and causing the ship to explode is so minimal that only Gossin would worry about it. So how do I use it? When you're on your ship, wait a second. When you're on your ship, open up its log to the location you want to mark. Anywhere is fine as long as you've been there at least once. Hop in the pilot seat and the ship will throw up a destination marker on your display. It's that easy. Wow, Slate! How do you come up with these incredible ideas? Oh, I do the best I can with what I've got. Really, you're too kind. Slate, you're a technological marvel. This was extraordinarily convenient timing, thanks. That's not what my voice sounds like. Yeah. Sure thing, hatchling. Anyway, I've got a fire to enjoy and you've got launch codes to grab. Go wild with a marking feature while you're out there. Just try not to follow it so directly you fly into the sun, okay? I wonder if I can crash into that thing at like max velocity and it will nullify my speed when I go in. Because otherwise this will be ass. Although, since I can mark it, I can see how far it is away, right? The stranger. Okay, a bunch of stuff here. Let's look at some of these. Massive artificial ring world hidden within some sort of cloaking field. Does not appear to be Harthian or Numayan in origin. How do I zoom? Like this. A low-lying region near the entrance to the stranger. There are wooden buildings along the banks of the river. To explore here. A slide reel that shows the origin of the stranger and its inhabitants. Several slides have been burnt and cannot be viewed. A slide reel from the river lowlands showed a strange vault being closed and sealed with chains and a glowing symbol. A slide reel from the Cinder Isle showed a glowing symbol and chains appear around a strange vault. That's the same sentence, just with a different place and different ordering of the words. Nice. A pair of small rocky islands connected by a village of stilt houses. I found a large metal symbol for the eye of the universe inside a burnt-out building. There's more to explore here. I'm done. A slide reel that shows the strangest inhabitants analyzing the eye of the universe. Several slides have been burned, blah blah blah. I saw a building marked with a unique symbol recessed into one of the canyon walls, but the bridge that used to lead to it has rotted away. Okay. Yes. Okay. So, if I go boop, bep, bup, beep, boop. Yeah, just fucking crash me into it. Here we go! Okay, yeah, okay, it makes me slower. I wonder if I can, like, explore outside here? Well, this is the other side. Does that make a difference? Oh, it's still the same, right? Actually... Come on. I believe in you. No, don't go to the left! Okay, yeah, rotate a bit. Oh, okay. Can I just ram this into... Never mind, I'm gaming. Do I still look around here? I guess I do. Maybe it's just the text that's missing from the logs. Could there be something over there? I could theoretically reach that, I think. I thought I fell. Okay, yeah, nothing interesting here. I assume it's the text. Let's not waste any time here. Come on. Yeah, let's skip this place as well. Let's just do the easy to find stuff first. So, as far as I can tell, the bridge is still gone, so it probably never exists. Oh, okay. Oh, so these only get underwater when the dam broke. Yeah, the bridge is most definitely still broken. Okay, but since the water's fairly still now, I could go through this and then turn around, maybe? Maybe that's what the game wants? Ow. But when the dam's broken, the water is too fast flowing here. I want to try that, as long as I still have time. I might be skipping stuff, like doing stuff out of order. Okay, no. There's no way. Well, let's go left side first, since it seems like the place you would first land in. Should look updated. But why? Oh no. Probably need to... Am I doing stuff? Is something happening? Just do, like, random shit. Let's not touch that right now. I'm still thinking about the fright option thing. Reduced frights. Is something that already happened a fright, or what? Hello. Okay. Open door. Okay, this just loops around. Oh no, the reels. The reels! Is there only this one? Yeah, this is the last one in this sequence. I skipped one. So there might not be another one here because the other one only had 3. Oh, well. Question is the third one on the other side of this, or did I actually skip a whole area without realizing? Well, this is gonna be a bit out of order, but let's go. Okay, useful. Oh. Okay, so this is the sealed thing. I built a tower around it and sank it. Okay, so something is in the water. Any indication where? Is there a reason these 3 are turning earlier? Also the shadows change for no reason. No, probably not. Okay. But there's like a platform that might still exist with nothing behind. Oops. Wrong button. So probably something is in the water. Which is very reassuring. Something they really wanted to lock away. Why did this close? Open, please. Some piping here. Come on. Right. So this links to the code house, right? There's some sort of computer in here? Oh, there's the code. Sun, gate, fire, gate, fire? Sun, gates, fire, gates, fire. Right, this is broken beyond repair. Is this like cloaking fields? Well, this looks like something to retrieve or send out something. Okay, it sits on top of this thing. But it's currently not working because the control station is busted. Whatever it is. Is this like the thing that accelerates it, but it pulls on something instead? It feels like something like that. Well, I can't really do anything about this, I don't think. Is that it? I assume for now. Dam is about to break any second, I think. Which is annoying because... Wait, no, I can't go to the dam from here, right? Well, I should try to get on top of the dam on a fresh cycle. Should just try to get to the other side for now. Before I can't anymore. I don't think I have a lot of time. Although, it took me a while to get here on the first cycle, since I had to, like, wait at the satellite and stuff. Fuck. No, dude. Hold. 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 There's the thing. That's the thing. I need to jump off, I think. Oh, that sucks. I could try going in on the right side this time, since that might lead to the back side. Yeah, this is probably where the other reels are. Let's try that. Okay, there's a platform there. So just keep on the right side. Oh, I can't go right from here. There's nothing hidden here, right? No, it doesn't look like it. I did go in here. Yeah, I remember going on these roofs. I'm gaming so hard. This might actually lead to the backside of that building. Fuck. Artifact? Artifact does not fit. Alright. Okay, this is the last vault reel. Hello. Third lock. That's literally it. Wow, I would have never guessed. Thanks. I can't believe they did that. This is the interesting one. Just watching a movie night with the boys. Oh look. Oh no, they're sad. I thought I only looked at the guys in the front and they're just like leaning in, having a good time, looking at stuff, but then the guys in the backgrounds are sobbing. Oh. these are the artifacts. There seems to be 5 of them. Okay, so these are like lanterns. They fall asleep. The lanterns turn on. I get like the vibes that this is sort of the same thing that Nomai did, where these might be time loop chambers. Okay. Interesting. So there's 5 of these. Do I just need the one? Or is there actually 5 of these? Also, this one doesn't open. I'm gonna take this with me. Another lift. Why does this show like a lantern shop? Oh, is this the chamber? Oh, you really can't activate it while I'm not standing on it? It's just gonna drop in the water. I don't want to go there. I want to see what's... There's definitely something. The lighting tells me there's something behind that. Okay. This is the one I have. The one with the thing. Is this like a... are they manufacturing the lanterns here? And there's like different tiers of lanterns, and these are the shitty lanterns. This is the ultra premium lantern. Wait, is this gonna drop in the water? Let's see from the outside. Well, it has to, right? Yeah, it's just gonna drop in the water. Okay. Anyway. This is the last thing I'm gonna check out. Let's see what's over here first. Probably can't shoot through this. Nope. Real. I want. Wait, is it already time? No gaming allowed. Not super helpful. Anything on the table? Can't scroll further down. Well, yeah, that's the real. I can just look at the table from here. I'm dumb. Wait, this was... This is a different lock, right? No, it's... Is it turning right? Oh my god, really? That's how you have to do it? Quick, take it away! No, I did it wrong. No. Still have time. Okay, I heard it. It worked! Let me go! Ship lock! Already holding artifact. Anything interesting here? No? Well, there's no hope. Wait, it's not even on this side. I give up. Maybe we can take a look at the thing. No. Bye! Oh, it's still marked? That's nice. Enormous reservoir with wooden piers and buildings on both shores. I found a room with a burned control interface and a projection that seems to indicate a broken connection between the stranger and another craft. Oh. Oh, there's another thing. I thought it was attached to this, but okay. A slide reel that shows a strange wall being encased in a large metal structure and lowered underwater. Nearly all of the slides have been burned and cannot be viewed. According to a slide reel, a strange wall was encased in a large metal structure and lowered underwater. A slide reel from the hidden gorge shows a glowing symbol and chains appear around a strange vault. A narrow gorge along the rightmost branch of the river. There are dwellings built into both cliff faces high above. A slide reel that shows the strangest inhabitants congregating around a strange green fire. Several slides have been burned and cannot be viewed. This is still marked. Yeah. Let's fucking go. What I'm currently thinking is that there must be... So they wanted to cloak this, they wanted to hide it somehow. But also there must be a fucking reason why it blocks out the sun. Oh! No, wait, I'm upside down. I thought this is a different place. Is that the window? This plane just... this starting place is strange. Like, I don't understand its relation in space. Yeah, that must have been those things. Also, there's like a green wall appearing at some point, right? Where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm actually on the other side. I think. Oh yeah, because first time I came to this place, I came from the other side, because I came from the satellite, not from the sun. So yeah, this makes sense. There is two ways into this place. Somehow I want like a racing game with this mechanic. It's so clunky and still kind of works. Do I need to go all the way right here? I think. Wait, am I on the left side? Oh! When did I even switch sides? Oh, not a big problem. We can check out the dam first, and then once the dam breaks... go around one time and then check out the reel we couldn't look at. Something I can't read, but probably something that says keyed out. Yeah, this is where they lowered vaults. You can get into this from below. No, come on. There we go. Open door. Just trying to take a closer look. Ah! There we go. It's a structure. There's like spiral stairs leading up. I could probably place something here. Well, this one is broken as well. This is probably the thing to lift it back up, maybe? Might have broken that on purpose. Is this gonna be a deal where I have to find the thing this is attached to, like, the other spacecraft and have to somehow bring it here or something? Oops. Now, what the fuck am I looking at? Why is it, like, beaming downwards? Well, we know where it is, so let's take a look. Yeah, it's still attached. What's that sound? Okay, what the fuck's going on? I need to take a look. Oh, there's like this shield thing I don't understand yet. Okay. Man, I really don't want to go into this. This is very ominous. Hello? Well, looks a bit more harmless than I thought. This is a nice place. Who could ever be scared of this place? Yee! Let's get the perfect marshmallow. Can't fucking see. Oh, nice. Let's burn one. doesn't look different if I block off the lights. I could doze off. There's a reason I can doze off here, right? Let's wait. Let's wait until the game forces us to wake up. See what happens with this thing, if anything. The dam should be broken by now, right? I assume the dam breaks around halfway into the loop. This is gonna wake me up with a jump scare. That would be mean. Let's take a look. Did something happen? Still fine. Water's a bit higher, I think. Maybe because dam broke. Is this gonna low? Is this that thing we saw? No. That can't be the thing on the table that lost connection, because that thing was in space somewhere, not here, I assume. But it looked like an apparatus that's supposed to snuff out the torch that I'm dozing with right now. And it's probably supposed to do that at a specific time, and that will open the sarcophagus. I think we're gonna see in a bit. Maybe it's fucking nothing, and I'm wasting my time here. Oh, it woke me up. Okay, yeah. Loop is ending. Oh. I think usually if you doze until the end, it wakes you up once the music starts. But yeah, now it woke me up right at the end. But I'm not sure on that. Okay, so it did nothing. A large metal structure suspended by chains. It can be entered by swimming from below. There's a sealed vault illuminated by a green fire inside the structure. That is correct. Found a strange vault wrapped in chains and marked with 3 glowing symbols. That is correct. Okay, there's still that one reel we couldn't look at. At least getting to this place is a lot easier than I thought. But yeah, I must have not paid attention over there. Wonder how this place keeps up its gravity. Is it rotating really fast? Oh, this lift is broken. Okay, that's why you have to go over here. Okay, so I need a lantern. Where did I get that from? I think I went up here first, right? Oh yeah, in here. Give me that. Wait, this bridge is not broken? But the dam... was the dam broken last time? Yeah, it was. Yeah, okay, it's... the pillars are getting broken by the flood water. Okay, here's this, lantern thing. Or artifact, as it's called. And the reel was in that building. Also, just in case, I'm gonna send this down. And this is like a reel burning. Oh, this is where they make the reels? Let's not go there yet. It's either where they make the reels or destroy them. Looks like they're playing some sort of game. Okay. Is this the outside of this place? Is that good? That looks bad. That's all it shows, right? Okay, so something on the outside is broken and it's really close to one of the landing ports, I think. No, it's on the bottom right of one of the landing ports. It's the outermost on the bottom right on one of the sides. Can't tell which side. I don't know if they look different. Bottom right. That's something we can look at next loop. Now we can enter that cave. I should take the artifact with me. Wait, do I need to place a lantern inside this? No. Well, I think this is incomplete. I'm still gonna take it with me, but I think it's incomplete. I probably need to construct this for something. Oh. Okay, so why is this happening? It doesn't go all the way. And what is the second sound? Let's check this place out first. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. I can do something with this. That's not good. Huh? Is it somehow... This is very... intransparent. Oh, these are really tiny ghost matter fields. But this one is... impassable, I think. I didn't touch it. Does it go all the way up? Sort of, maybe? No? Wait, it doesn't even go all the way to the side. Yeah, it doesn't. I want my artifact back. Yeah, okay, we're on the other side of the bridge. Cool. Is this another temple? Another code? Okay, let's first try the one we saw earlier, which was sun, gate, fire, gate, fire. Nope. Lantern here. Okay, now we're over here. Don't feel like I became smarter. some sort of chain behind. There's nothing back here. Oh no. No, I didn't mean to. Cheating the system. Oh yeah, I can still go on the dam. It's probably like just about too late now. There also doesn't really seem to be anything there. Oh hey, this is Outer Worlds. It's an exploration game. This is DLC for it. The main game looks way different than this. And it's about finding out what the fuck's going on. Basically to not spoil too much. And if it sounds interesting, you should really play it yourself, but to not spoil too much, you're stuck in a time loop. The sun of your solar system is exploding at the end of the time loop, and you're trying to figure out why is the sun exploding, how can I stop the time loop, anything like that, and also a bot. But yeah, if that sounds at all interesting, you should really play it yourself. It's a really good game. But yeah, this is a DLC that released 2 hours ago, and I'm still fairly clueless. There is something here, okay. Jesus Christ. I knew it was close, but didn't expect it to happen right now. Oh, no, come back. Ugh. Well, let's take a look over here first. Well, there's a manual way down. We don't need the elevator. Okay. We can have a nice look outside here. Oh yeah, so far this seems to be tied to the main game. But this is a completely different location. But there seems to be some ties between the main game and this DLC. So, doing this DLC or watching this DLC might be spoilers for the main game. Unless you don't care, then whatever. Okay, so they knew the sun was exploding and they wanted to prevent it? Or they had to hold like constant distance since the sun is like getting larger, they had to move back in stages, but they lost their thing that made them move. That broke. Why? Oh, this is the outside, that's why it's so dark. Yeah, so they had like different stages for the sun. They were about to move away from it a bit. There's also this ring, which I think is the ring that came from the Eye of the Universe. Oh yeah, there was a downstairs area. Am I in the downstairs area? I can't remember how I got into this room. Wait, yeah, this is not the same as where the lift went. That's why I can remember. Don't shine at it. Am I in the water? Oh, no, I'm, like, outside. Oh, is this like a maintenance shaft? Oh. Oh shit, I can use this as a shortcut. It's not even that hidden. I could have used this the whole time. Where does it lead? To the dam. I wonder if there's something at the other entrance. There's something here. No lift, though. Okay, but since we're here anyway, we can take a look at that thing that broke. Whoops. Careful, careful. I have no idea where I am. Whoops. Okay, where's the entrance? Okay, let's rotate this. Wait, it was like the entrance was at the bottom and this thing was broken. And it is broken. Match velocity? No? It's fucking rotating. Okay, match velocity. Get out. No! Come back. Oh, conceal, focus? I didn't even see those prompts. Is it right there? Whoop. Don't spin. Ow! This has gravity? Ow. This is the same thing as in the vault room. Oh, I'm in the lantern thing. Right. This makes me even more confused. Focus, conceal. Why? I can do both at the same time as well. Focus. Look. Okay, so this... Okay, so this one obviously... Like, this is not intended. This one broke. These are supposed to kind of look the same. Studying effects of those lanterns on people. There's supposed to be a fire in the middle as well. Wait, I can open this. Does the angle make a difference? No. Okay. Sat down with the thing I have. Interesting. Okay, tell me what you know. Okay, this is a normal shit lantern. And it didn't work. So it has to be this one I'm carrying. And then these we haven't seen at all. Oh, real. Okay, fuck this artifact. We're gonna do that next loop. Probably need to hurry. Over there. Go! Okay. Alright, let's study lanterns. Okay, fast. Goes inside, they look, he dozes off. Nope, didn't work. He sleeps. We don't know what happens. This one sleeps. And it burns. And they go like, yay. Okay, that's what we saw. It's just the same thing. Okay, so I guess next in line is get that lantern thing, which we can easily do now because we can go through the breach and get one immediately. Go to the underwater chains thing and doze off at the fire with the lantern in our hands. I'm not gonna wait for this. Just end me. I like that all these shortcuts are not even very well hidden. If you were to look around a lot, you would find them. It would kind of fuck up the order, and you might end up even more. Pre-flight checklist. Jetpack auto boost. Oh, this is like options. Freestyle mark. Oh yeah. Okay. That's new, and we don't need it. Yeah, you could have found everything yourself. You would have been kinda even more confused because everything I did have some sort of chronological order to it. And that would screw it up. But it's nice to know that those passages have always been there. Okay, nice, this works. Gimme that. There's no other reel here, right? No. Oh, there's these shitty lanterns where we don't know if they worked. Those might be... We should maybe try those out next. I don't need the platform, but it's probably even faster to just drop with this. So whatever is in this vault has to be sort of related to the eye, right? It's probably something they had. I get the feeling it's something they had, and once they realized eye is evil, they had to get rid of it. Okay. Let's charge this thing. Is it gonna automatically wake me up when it's done, or...? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, so... that thing is not supposed to be gone. The water is... okay, we are in a different place. Why are we in a different place? Okay, so that's how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to be able to focus it way more. There's a fucking whole other area? Oh no. Is this where the jump scares begin? Okay, I can turn these on. You can make some nice lights. Don't have to be afraid. Where the fuck are we? Are we like inside the vault thing? Okay, I need a code. Yes. That's the first tower? What? Extremely unsure what that was about. Let's... okay, can we close it instead? No. Okay, so this thing just showed us how to break the seals, or how to begin finding out what the codes for these are. I can't reach that. I could reach... is the water, like, deadly? Oh! Well, that's why. That makes sense. How long do I have to dose? Can I just... go the minimum amount? Yes. Oh, I don't have a fucking jetpack in this world. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so I can't reach anything. There's like way more stuff in the back. Yeah, I don't have a jetpack here. Is this just gonna wake me up or something? Okay. So this is a bell. Like an emergency system to wake you up. So okay, this is like a dream world thing. Interesting. We can still... There's two things we can try. We can try to find... I think it was this tower? But that tower had a different... had different stuff in it, right? Ugh. Oh yeah, flashlight. The other thing we can try is using one of the other lanterns. Oh, is it gonna set me all the way over? Nice. One thing we can also look at is... I don't think there's anything here, but I struggle to get onto this here. And this just leads into the first room. Oh, but since we're here... No, wait, this is locked. Okay, so... you can still get out of here. Okay, so now I'm on the other side. I want to check if there's elevators on this side. Nothing here. Nothing here. Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to check that. Next we can check the tower. Unless the dam just broke and it collapsed or something. The dam is about to collapse any fucking second. Wait, there isn't even a tower here. Is it this tower? What if I get all the lanterns out of here? Oh, so much for that. Actually, this is kind of helpful. Yeah, okay, so paintings do move back. Yeah, this is what we saw. I can't fucking set down the lantern anymore. Whoops. Do all of them move back? Oh, it's just this one. Yeah, this... Okay, the one with a planet. Is this the only one that shows a planet? Yeah. So this one moves back when there's nothing illuminating it. I wonder if all the towers have a hidden room like this. Anyway, now that this is underwater, I can't fucking do anything with it. So they were mass trying to get into this dream world. Let's reset and go here really early. And don't forget about the lantern thing. Maybe I should do the lantern thing first. Since I think the lantern thing is not going to do anything. Or it's gonna work, but since I can't focus, I can't use the elevator. Which, now that I think about it, seems like the more likely thing. I'm gonna try that first. We can probably do both in the same loop, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna try the lantern first. I mean, it seems fairly logical that the lanterns are like an evolution of the previous generation every time. But I don't know why they had like test chambers for the old version of the lanterns. So I'm not sure if that's actually true. But yeah, let's get one of the shitty ones. What are those? Hello? There you go. Okay, so it does work. And it kills me immediately. It's not very pleasant. I am unsure why that happens. Is the lantern just bad? Okay, but if you die in Dream World, you die in real life. Good to know. I should have tested that earlier. I found a projection that shows the stranger moving beyond the reach of the supernova. Did I? What? I discovered a vast subterranean lake beneath the submerged structure. Beneath the submerged structure? The sealed vault is resting on the shore of the lake. There are 3 interfaces, each marked with one of the 3 symbols from the vault. I rotated the mechanism in front of the vault, causing it to strain against the chains holding it shut. Moments later, rays of green light spilled out of the vault. The light coming out of the vault gave me a vision of climbing a spiral staircase to a room near the top of a tower. One of the stranger's inhabitants pointed at a mural of the tower beneath the nighttime sky, then picked up an artifact and left the room. Sometime later, the lamps next to the mural went dark, revealing a secret passage. An abandoned temple marked with the symbol of a burning slide reel. It can be accessed from a passage in the hidden gorge. There is an interface upstairs that can be used to line up symbols in a vertical sequence. A laboratory with 3 test chambers. The second chamber is badly damaged. Oh, that's why it's badly damaged. Fucking hell, I'm stupid. Yeah, okay, so the explosion came all the way from the dream world into the real one and blew out the whole test chamber. And can be entered through a hull breach in the side of the stranger. I saw a vision-like recording of someone picking up an artifact and going to sleep in front of a green fire. The rest of the vision was distorted and difficult to make out, but a flame seemed to appear inside the artifact. Oops. I found a slide reel that shows 3 experiments conducted with 3 different artifacts. The 3rd experiment appears to have been a success. Okay. Right, tower time. Yeah, he went up a spiral. I'm not sure what tower that was. Was it the second one? I'm gonna look at all of them. I'm just gonna try to hurry up. I need to get out of here. This is about to blow up. We don't need it. Yep, it just exploded. Did I ever go in here? Ghost matter. Ooh, don't move. Okay. We can possibly get in from below. Okay. Be kinda careful. This is what I'm looking at, right? Wait, can you see me here? Yeah. So if I go here, I should be fine. Okay, there's another one of these lanterns here. Oh. I mean, I can take it with me. Maybe it becomes relevant. Oh yeah, maybe. Actually, when they're... Yeah, I can, since this tower isn't underwater, I should be able to sit at the fire as well, and maybe talk to these guys. If they're still alive. Well, if you're alive in the... If you're dead here, you should be dead in the dream thing, right? This one. Hello? Oh, am I in one of the large temples we saw in the background? Painting isn't here. Did I see something there? Oh. Oh. That how it works? It's gonna turn back on when I go close, right? I have to... No, they don't turn on. Okay. Where's the... Am I dumb? Where's the door? Okay, this doesn't have a fire. Can I light it? That's kind of... Whoa, 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 come back. No! How do I... Okay. Let's go. That's where I started. Probably want to get into this house. Man, this place is making me fucking nervous. Well, what's actually making me nervous is the option to reduce frights. I'm not sure what I'm in for. I fully expected a jump scare in that tunnel. Oh, can't do anything here either. Let's go, tunnel boys. Where in the fucking world am I? There's an elevator here. But this seems to be strictly for coming down from up there. Okay. That's the vault thing. Suspended by chains that reach into nothing. I guess we check that out. That seems interesting enough. We can call another ship here. I wonder if the time loop is still going on. Oh. Hello? Oh, empty. Oh yeah, and there is an elevator going below, right? So this might actually be the same place. Let's see what we have here. Some boys and their lanterns. Okay. So bringing it here was 100% the purpose. It's still in the same place in the real world, but in this, they wanted to bring it here, and they wanted to move it down. And I'm wondering, am I doing a good or a bad thing by doing whatever the fuck the vault wants from me? I had the feeling I was doing a bad thing the whole time, because the vault seemed like something not good. But now I'm kind of getting the feeling I'm just continuing what they tried to do, but then something went wrong. The main purpose I'm here is to find out the codes, right? Did we loop yet? I assume this loops. Either this loops or it kills me at some point. Oh, is this the one? This is the first one I got on, right? Yeah, this is the first one I called. What is this droning sound? Was that here before? This goes further than I thought. It's still surrounded by water, right? Yeah. I assume this place is full of fucking invisible walls to prevent you from cheating. Like they already take the jetpack away from you. It's supposed to be really railroady. Okay. Oh! Of course, yeah. Okay, so as soon as the dam breaks, the fire goes out, and I come out of the dream world. I was thinking, I don't think the sun blew up yet. That sounded like the dam breaking. Man, I wasn't done yet. Okay, let's think. Well, first off, I need to pee, so I'm gonna throw this up. And let the cycle end, or whatever. You can stare at this thing. BRB. I'm back. Whoops. Okay. Let's restart loop. And fix OBS. There we go. Plan. Plan is just go back to the same place and actually finish looking through it before the dam breaks. I like how this is kind of like fuzzy in the memory view. Fastest way would just be the main entrance. Okay, let's not fucking blow up the ship this time. There we go. Nice and smooth. And nice. And let's take a small look at the ship log. Okay, that's a lot. I rode a raft through the bottom of a massive canyon. It looks like there are buildings set into the cliff face high above. Yeah, right, that did happen. I rode a raft past an island with a tall candlelit tower. A dense forest along the banks of a river. Remember to get... Ooh, don't actually accidentally fly into the ghost matter. Get this thing. I don't know where the ghost matter is. Is there just none over here? Okay. Let's get rid of the scout, otherwise it's gonna drive me insane. No, not marshmallow. This way? No, 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 no. Over here. People. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Well, how do I get up there? Mr. Game? Oh. Possibly these stairs. Just a guess. Come on. There we go. Nice. I made a britge. With the power of my will. Is this gonna be a fucking stealth section? Is that why I can conceal it? Oh my god. Okay, that's probably the... Probably gonna fucking scream at me when they see me. Hello? Yeah, that's probably why the less frightening thing option is a thing. Maybe they turn into blobs instead. What's that? Looks like a hand. I can't interact with it. I don't think. So I assume these guys wake you up. How far can they see? Not very. Not far at all. Probably only when they're actually in the radius. But I don't know how to get to that house. Found a nice place to sit in. Oh. Let's just check the coast. Well, I don't know. Okay, this is how I came here, right? Yeah. Wait, is this a building? No. Oh. Progress. No, no, no. No, no, no. Dude, don't shine at me. I don't want to fall into the water. Dude, he's like actively... What a bitch. Does he know? He's suspicious. Okay, next time he goes into spotlight mode, I'm gonna go past. He's gonna exit spotlight. Oh, also turn around. Oh no, he's right in front of me. He fucking knows! And now? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so they want to stop me. But they're also dead, so I don't know how much of their own will is that. But, okay, here's the thing I was thinking about. When we saw them bring the vault underground. I did not pay attention whether it was sealed at that point or not. Maybe they brought it underground to seal it. I didn't actually look. Wonder if that guy is still... where he grabbed me, or if he respawns. Oh, okay, both are here. So this is still open? No? Okay. Did I fuck up? Do I not need to go in there? I kinda want to go in there. It has like a back area. But yeah, they don't want me here. And I assume they know I'm trying to unlock the vault or whatever. I think I locked myself out of progress here by getting caught. I'm not sure if the door was still open after he went out. But otherwise I can't see the point of this area in particular. The thing is, why did they... Why did they, put one of the fires, the most important one, I would argue, underwater? Oh, well, that's that. Also, why are these guys alive? They're dead in the real world. Hey, man. Yeah. Same, bro. Oh, that's the screaming. I thought the screaming was just like a weird effect of getting pulled out. Or like the fire extinguishing, but it's the guys screaming. Okay, this tower doesn't go out immediately when the dam breaks. But let's just check that tower next. I don't feel like... It didn't look like you could get any progress from where I was last. And the doors did close every time they leave. It's just like spawners for them. Which kind of means that whole area seems to be pointless. I'm not sure what that hand thing at the pier was about. Doesn't actually appear on the map. Oh, sort of. This should still be the fastest way to get to do what I want. We still need to get the lantern. Oh god. Let me check where the ghost matter is on this side. Huh? Excuse me. Okay, not from here, but let's keep that in mind. Okay, am I somewhere that I've seen before? I've got to be, right? Otherwise, this place just doesn't make sense. I think I might be on the cliff. There are dudes here. Okay, there's a path going down. Any dudes? Any... That's right above me, right? Yeah, that has to be right above me. I am in the cliff. No, wait, I'm not. Okay, I'm curious. Fuck me up. Oh. Not quite the fuck up I was waiting for. I thought this was gonna go underground or something. I'm not sure how much there's to explore here. I think I'm mainly trying to find a way to get to that. reacts to the light? Okay. It probably reacts to this light as well, yeah. Yeah, okay. I can't extinguish those. No. Don't wake me up, thank you. But it has like a cone that it can operate in. Okay, what is that droning sound every time? Is that the... Oh, that's the green stuff from... That's the green windshield whatever thing expanding. That's kind of nice. I think that's the purpose of that happening. It's just a way to let you know how much time has passed. What are these things about? Okay, so we got a bing bong down there. We got a guy above here. We just fucking made a house. Oh, and I can make a raft from that. Did I go past this? Oh, through this house we can go into the lower entry. And find out. There's another set of stairs. Be a little bit scared. A little bit nervous. This goes way further up. Sun. Oh yeah, I can't drop this. Sun. Oh, maybe extinguish everything? Whoops. Oh, nothing. Okay. Well, that's even further up. Roof. Oh boy. House. Tower. House in a cave. With a symbol. These all... Okay, these all have this wooden symbol. And the thing. These are connected by cables. I do not understand. That is this tower. And the cable goes inside here. So these are like antennas? Oh, these are just the places where the flames are. This is the first house that we went in multiple times that dies immediately when... Yeah. I'm not sure if we were in here. We probably were, but we didn't go downstairs yet. Okay, so these are just the flame areas. And the cable goes down. Okay, I have to try something. First off, is the cable here? Okay. Okay. I'm almost certain that's not supposed to look like that. Well. But, ooh! Okay, idea. Since we have a raft here, or I assume this is a raft spawner. Yes. And since we do have this raft spawner, and I assume this is... No, wait, I couldn't get... Well, this is a different raft, but it might still otherwise go the same way. If I can reach the first area with this raft. Okay, it goes through the canyon. So this is probably where we end up if we go into the next flame room. Okay, you know what? Since we're here anyways... Okay, the dam just broke, but we're in the tower. The tower doesn't break immediately. What I was thinking about is, since the house dies first after the dam breaks, they died just now. That means if I can get there, if something were to block me. Yes, we're fine. If something were to block me, I can just wait for the dam to break and they die and I'm still in this world and can do some shit. It's probably something that's gonna happen. Okay, I wanted to look at something here. It's not sealed. They brought it here. They brought it here to have that specific way of sealing it. Probably because it's like super secure. There's like no way to remove it in the physical world. You have to get here and do the stuff. It's okay. Assuming these people are generally friendly, which they seem to be. They saw all life dying and tried to do something about it. Assuming that's the case, I might be doing evil stuff by trying to open that vault. But also, I'm very curious. I wonder if it's just gonna fucking jump scare, throw me out of this world once the tower breaks. Or if there's gonna be some sort of sound cue beforehand. I'm not sure if I have any time to. Look at stuff. Oh yeah, I can't do that. I would have to get this door open. and then go to the tower. Which is possible. Okay, whatever. Ow. I guess the tower is already leaning sideways. Yeah, it's about to break. Okay, let's go to the third area. Although the second one isn't fully explored, there could still be stuff around there. But I kind of want to check out the third area. I'm probably supposed to find one part of the combination in each one. But so far in the first one, I can't seem to reach that house, which seems like the logical place you want to go. The second one, I can't reach the spiral stairs down because there's a fucking bell in front of it that has light sources I can't extinguish. And the third one, we're gonna find out why it doesn't work. For the third one, I can use the secret entrance, which should be right here. I really liked how I didn't even question why this chamber is fucking blown out. Like, I didn't think it was the experiment, even though it makes so much fucking sense. It didn't even cross my mind. And then I tried what they did in the experiment and I fucking exploded. That was funny. It was funny specifically because I was a dumb fuck and didn't realize. Is it that? No, it's here. Right, the symbol. Let me through. Okay. Hello, guys. Okay. No secret entrance in this one. So this is the cliff, right? Yeah. Just as I thought. And it looks like we are already done. No, we're not. Any light sources? Britke. Thank you. That looks interesting and unique. Oh, that's the fucking elevator. All right. Looks kind of reminiscent of that burning thing church. Okay, this is supposed to be used from the other side, so we can make a bridge here. Oh, what a fucking nightmare. Oh no. Don't tell me people spawn here. Now we know what that does. That was kind of jump scary. That was like the calmest jump scare ever, but that got me. Okay, there's a lot of fucking doors here. I don't like this. Let's get through this as quickly as possible before this fills up with junk. Uh-oh. I heard that door. What is that sound? It's definitely downstairs because I can't hear here. Okay, there's the thing. Okay, this is gonna fill up after I use this bridge, and now people are gonna fucking spawn here. Wait, how do I even get back? There wasn't a hand on the other side. Maybe up here? Hand? No hand. Hand? Yes. Thanks. So far so good. It looked like Shrek in the very first moment. Hand? No hand. Cliff. Cliff. But this is just to get down. Yo, when does this place become inaccessible? I think never. I think this place is up until the supernova, right? Which kind of makes sense from my intuition and what it feels like. The dam breaks at the halfway point to the supernova. The tower collapses 3/4 to the supernova, and then this one would go down with the supernova. Okay. Looks like it can open, although no, it's just the wooden boards. Does this have meaning? Well, it was like a community room. Did they... Okay, so did they live in these dreams? Or... No, they didn't. This is like a way for them to... Am I physically somewhere else right now? In a way. Because this seems to be a way for them to get back to their homeland. Judging from... Why did the music just cut out? Was that because I went into the threshold of the door? What was I saying? Yeah, this seems to, like, from all the reels we've seen, this seems to be a way for them to kind of return to their homeland, since they came onto that vessel, which came from a place that had a planet like this. But I'm not sure if this is... Well, there's some physical implications from this world, right? Since they managed to use this world to seal that vault, at least from what it seems like. Is this just inaccessible? It kind of looks like it might be. So there's a reason to believe that we are actually physically somewhere else right now, but still bound to that flame room. I'm surprised there's no spawns here. And I still want to figure out what that sound is. There's a projector in this room. There's stairs over there. But I think the door is locked. Oh, there's a guy in that room. And oh, he's like swapping through the pictures. He's seeing like rafts. Something was in the sky right there. People in the raft, and then something drops out of the sky or something. No, goes into the sky. The guy in the raft goes into the sky? It's hard to tell from here, and I can't equip my signal scope to zoom in. I think dam is about to break any second. Which might change things around here. Yeah, I didn't even see the shadow. Okay, we can see it from here. There's like flying stuff. There's the raft. Okay, no, it's just the flying stuff I saw. It wasn't the guy in the raft. Is this live footage? Dude, you're just watching like 8 different frames over and over. Is this always here? Yeah, I went up here. Wait. There was stairs down here. Did that not lead into the room? Oh yeah, there was a locked door or something? Yeah. Dude, is this not annoying? Yeah! Are you gonna open the door? Oh, are you going from, like, from the other side? Are you still in that room? Where'd you go? Let me annoy you. Weird. That's the dam. That's them dying. What is that cave below? Wait. These lamps are the same... Okay, that's the water flowing by. These lamps are the same as the ones in front of the bell. So if I find one of these things too, I could extinguish them. Okay, question. And this actually has some implications over what kind of people these strangers here are. So, when I used the faulty lantern, I didn't necessarily die because I died over here. I might have died... Like, the flame explodes in the real world as well. So, I might have died because of that. So, to test the theory whether you die in the real world when you die in this world, I'm just gonna jump down to the pier and take fall damage. Hope I don't land in the water. Should be fine. Okay, no, you don't. Which means I can't infer whether they were being nice by snuffing the torch. Because they could kill you, but since killing doesn't have any implications over snuffing out the torch, that has no bearing on whether they're being nice or not. Well, the tower hasn't collapsed yet. Knowing this, knowing what we learned, I want to go back to the tower as early as possible and see if I can find a way to snuff the light. But if this loop is rather unsuccessful, or if I just don't feel like I want to continue very much, I think this might be the last loop I'm playing for today. Kinda want to do one or two other things before the day ends. Tower means I should take the normal entrance. Okay, so it's right there. As long as I go like all the way on the outside, I'm fine. Oops. Get the thing. You can hurt yourself with this, okay. Not a whole lot. Whoops. Oh no. This is the shoddiest driving so far. There. Oh, do I check that out now? I was thinking, so the tower had like a secret entrance in this world. Does it have one in the real world as well? And it does. That's kind of not what I'm here for right now. But I should 100% keep that in mind. Okay, there's a guy above. On this side as well. It has to be there, right? Okay, there's a hand here. Thanks. An elevator I can't use from here. Is the elevator the only way up? Okay, there's an elevator over there as well. Did I check that? That elevator doesn't even lead here, it leads below. Interesting. I can't jump down there. It's gonna kill me. Pretty sure. But interesting to know that leads underground. The thing is, I can't seem to get further up anywhere. It's just elevators. There's 4 elevators and all of them are inaccessible, I think. One of them would... These top buildings aren't connected, are they? Maybe the elevators are really just red herrings? It doesn't really seem to be anything super interesting up there. I thought... Okay, there's a guy up there as well. Maybe they come down at some point. I don't know. Really, the most interesting thing I can do is fucking jump into this elevator shaft. Or try to get down there. Maybe there's something to turn off the lights. It has the correct lineup. No, this is water. This is just for show. It has to be in line, and this thing is in the way. Another elevator shaft here. Okay, so I think these buildings are the end goal. You're trying to get underground to get to the elevators in order to move them up, to go up these places. I think that's the sequence here. So I would first... The absolute first thing to figure out is how to extinguish the light over there. But I also kind of want to jump down the elevator shaft. And since I want to check what's in the secret entrance of the tower... Oh, there was something. Let's leave this here. Oh. Is it accessible? Not from here. Oh no. Okay, what I should have done... This might be bad. Okay. One more try. What I should have done to figure this out. Is go in here, figure out where the door is, right here. Shoot the scouts. And the entrance is right below the scout. Which is absolutely where I was looking. Okay, it has to be inaccessible. Yeah. There's no fucking way you get in there. Okay. Last thing. We go back in there. We go down the elevator, the one that we can access. And we're gonna look for a way to turn off the lights. The elevator was this way, I believe. Jesus, that step kind of scared me. Even though I know they're here. Let's try to actually find stuff. Ooh, Jesus. Can't really see anything that indicates a good place for one of those things that would extinguish it either. I assume this is just water. Yeah. Maybe it's insane parkour time. Oh, that didn't work. I kinda want to wait for the tower to break to try and get on top of it. I also really need fuel. No, I don't. I have infinite oxygen here. Come on, give up, tower. Give up. Did it really take this long? This is like the third time these planks are coming around. Actually, some might be stuck over there, yeah. No, that's the bridge that collapsed. I don't think that's the same planks. Well, can't get anything from here. Okay, come on. It should collapse any second. Dude, last time I was here, we were on there until the dam broke. There we go. Thank you. Wait. No. It's ending right now? I swear there was a larger gap before. Okay, different painting. Shiplock updated. Actual poggers. No, there's a reel here. I need to find a way to get in here. Or I need to provoke. Maybe if I ram one of the stupid raft things into it. Yeah, maybe it's by chance. Yeah. Yeah, I think I need to ram one of the rafts into it. Wait, these antennas are doing stuff. Let's get electrocuted. Quick. Kill me. Okay, just gonna check the ship log and then I'm done for today. But I guess I got like a very, very slight idea what to do next time I play. A small glimmer of hope. A massive canyon that stretches into the distance, a candlelit lodge is built into the far cliff face. I found a mural of a large tree on the bottom floor of the lodge. That is correct. There was a large tree that you could enter or something. A secluded village nested within a cove. A candlelit tower sits atop a nearby island. The well at the bottom of the village is guarded by a statue that activates an alarm bell when it sees me. There's more to explore here. Okay. That usually means there's actually something you could find right now. A dense forest along the banks of a river. I heard music coming from a candlelit building across the water. I found a covered bridge leading into the darkest part of the forest. Nothing to find there. Island Tower. A tower that sits atop one of the Cinder Isles. The upper floors can only be reached from a second entrance at the back of the tower. Yes. So, we should be able to explore here if I just killed the tower earlier, and apparently there's something I can do over here. But that's kind of it for now, right? How do I zoom out? No, other way. There we go. Yeah, okay, so tower stuff. Tower stuff is stuff I can do. Oh. I found several ornate metal artifacts inside a workshop surrounded by ghost matter. Oh, that's just the... yeah, those are the lanterns. We know what those are. Okay. I think that's good enough for now. I think we made a lot of progress and got sort of a feeling of what's going on. Like, we obviously don't know what's in the vault. Is the vault good or bad? It's probably bad. Yeah, why did they have to bring it to this... to their land, but not really to lock it up? The whole vault thing is still shrouded in mystery, but everything else that's in the ring world kind of makes sense. It's just that this dream world slash home planet, I don't know, thing is still doesn't make too much sense for now. But we will find out. But not today. Okay. Yeah, that's it for now. Yeah. I shall see you next time, which is probably tomorrow. Good night.